To make sure everyone watching knows what's going on, I've put together a rules video so you can learn the rules of the game or just brush up if you're not sure. An American football game consists of 4 15-minute quarters and a 12-minute halftime. Each team is split into 3 different sections or 3 different teams: the offense, the defense, and the special teams. The offense's job is to score points by scoring touchdowns. The defense's job is to stop the other team's offense from scoring. The special team's job is to score field goals, kickoffs, punts, and to return kickoffs and punts. The game starts by one team's kicker kicking to the other team's returner. Once the returner is tackled, play stops and the ball must be placed in the middle of the pitch. The returning team's offense then takes the field and the kicking team's defense takes the field. The ball is placed on the line of scrimmage. This is just where the ball starts. Play is started again by the quarterback, who tells his player, who is called a center, to snap the ball. Snapping is just giving him the ball. You can run or pass the ball in American football. Running the ball is when the quarterback gives the ball to the running back and he tries to run for as many yards as possible. Passing the ball is when the quarterback throws it to a wide receiver and they catch it and run for as many yards as possible. However, the quarterback is not allowed to throw the ball beyond the line of scrimmage. The other team's defense is trying to stop the offense from getting yards. For the offense to keep possession, they have 4 attempts to gain 10 yards. These attempts are known as downs. So after every kickoff, the offense will have what is called 1st and 10. This basically means that its first attempt and the distance needed is 10 yards. If play starts on the 20-yard line and the running back gains 3 yards, it will then become 2nd and 7 on the 23-yard line. If the quarterback then threw the ball for a gain of 10 yards, it would then be 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line. This is because they are not limited to just getting 10 yards, this is just the distance required to get a new set of downs, or attempts. If you were to get 15 yards on a running play, you would get a first down and start play from where the play was stopped. The offense scores points by getting the ball into the other team's end zone by passing or running the ball. When they get in the end zone with the ball, they get what is called a touchdown. Unlike rugby, the ball does not need to be touched to the floor, just simply carried into the zone. The touchdown is worth 6 points, and after it is scored, the team's special team has the chance to kick for an additional 1 point. This is called a point after touchdown, or PAT. Sometimes the team's offense will stay on the field and try to get in the end zone again for 2 points. However, this is more risky than kicking a PAT. After they have scored a touchdown, the team that scored will kick the ball to the other team and their offense will try and score. If a team is not successful in getting a touchdown and does not get a first down after 3 attempts, or downs, on 4th down they can either attempt a field goal, which is kicking the ball through the posts from where the offense was stopped, or punting the ball away, which is just drop kicking the ball as far downfield as possible. A team will not try to get the first down and 4th down very often, because if they fail to get it, their opponents will take control of the ball where the offense was stopped. If a team decides to punt or decides to take a field goal, they will bring on the special teams with either a kicker or a punter. The kicker can try to kick the ball through the post for 3 points, but if he misses, the other team gets the ball where it was placed on the floor. But if he does kick the field goal, the team that scored will then kick off to the other team like after a touchdown. If the team decides to punt, they bring on the punter, and his job is to kick it as far possible to give the other team's offense as bad a field position as possible. The defense can stop the other team's offense quicker by taking the ball away from them. This is known as a turnover. One way a defense can do this is by causing a fumble, which is when a defensive player makes the offensive player drop the ball. The defense can then pick up the ball and then their offense can come onto the field to try and score. However, the defense can also pick up the ball and take it to the end zone if they are not stopped. Both teams have an opportunity to pick up the ball on a fumble, so just because the offense fumbles, it does not mean they lose possession. Another way a defense can get a turnover is by intercepting a pass. This is when the offense's quarterback throws the ball and a defensive player catches it instead of one of the offensive wide receivers. Like a fumble, the defense can score a touchdown if they get the ball in the end zone. On an interception, the offense cannot get the ball back unless they cause a fumble and recover it. Defense can also score points without the ball. This is called a safety. This is when the defense tackles the offensive player with the ball in his own end zone. It is worth 2 points. After a safety, the team that conceded the 2 points will then kick the ball to the other team. Another way the defense can slow down the other team is by tackling the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage before he throws the ball. This is called a sack. So a typical game will start with a kickoff, and then the offense will try to score by running and passing. If they score a touchdown, they will attempt a point after touchdown. After, they will kick the ball to the other team. They do this for the duration of the game, and the team with the most points at the end wins.